Hi everyone, it's Claire here to share some tips about how contracting could help with your mortgage application. One of the uncertainties we hear from people who are thinking about contracting is whether it may impact on their mortgage application. The good news is that the rules for contractors and permanent employees are very similar when it comes to applying for a mortgage. So here are 3 ways that contracting could help. So first off is saving for your deposit. Contractors tend to earn more than their permanent equivalents, so saving and getting mortgage ready can be easier when you're contracting. The same level of deposit applies regardless if you're working as a contractor or as an employee. So for first-time buyers, you're usually looking at a 10% deposit, and for second and subsequent buyers, it's usually a 20% deposit. The banks may also advise to pay down any short-term debt like personal loans or credit cards before applying. So the extra earnings as a contractor could come in pretty handy here too. The second thing to look at is the amount that you're hoping to borrow. Recent figures from the CSO show that house prices in Dublin have increased by 1.2%, while house prices outside of Dublin have increased by 4.7%. The banks operate a loan to income ratio of 3.5 times your gross earnings. So as a professional contractor with higher earnings, you may be able to secure more funding. This could certainly help secure your dream home, especially in a competitive market. And the third way that contracting could help with your mortgage application is when it comes to your repayment capacity. Understandably, the banks will want to see that you have the capacity to repay the mortgage that you've applied for. They'll usually stress test this repayment by assuming a 2% increase in the mortgage interest rate. They'll also want to see a good savings history and that you're not dipping into this for your monthly living expenses. So if you are considering contracting and you'd like to see a sample payslip on the daily rate that you've been offered, be sure to pop us an email at hello@finero.ie and we'd be delighted to help.